everybody. This week we've been talking about the different seasons and different kinds of weather. So today I have a book about something that's usually around during all kinds of weather. Wind. We're going to learn a little bit about wind. You know, we can't really see the wind. We can feel it, we can hear it, we can see it moving things, but we can't really see it. So let's learn a little bit more about what wind really is. The earth we live on is a spinning ball. Did you know that? Did you know that our earth is turning very, very slowly round and round? It's going so slowly that we can't really feel it, but it is turning. When the earth spins, the air around it moves too. So there's air around the earth, and that's moving also. When air moves, we call it wind. As the sun heats the air grows lighter, and the light air rises. Cool air is heavy, and it falls. So warm air goes up, cooler air comes down. Cool air and warm air are always trading places. We call this movement wind. So when the warm air is going up and the cool air is coming down, that makes wind. Birds use wind to help them fly. It helps, they put their wings out and the wind helps lift them up so they can fly. When we learned about airplanes, we used that airplanes kind of do that too, don't they, with their wings? They use the wind. Plants use wind to carry their seeds. Oh, there's a dandelion plant. You can see some of those right now, and the seeds are blowing away in the wind, going to new places to start new dandelion plants. We use wind to fly kites, to sail boats, and to turn windmills. It's a little toy windmill. Wind moves clouds. Wind makes waves. It even makes trees bend. So we can see the trees bending, the clouds moving, and the waves. We can't see the wind, but we can see all those things that it moves. When the hot air is very light and the cold air is very heavy, wind can blow up a storm. Sometimes wind spins like a puppy chasing its tail. A small spin makes a dust devil or a water spout. That's what it looks like when it's a small spin. A strong spin makes a tornado or a hurricane. Those are really big spinning winds, and they can actually even damage a tree or a house. They can be a little bit dangerous, or a lot dangerous. Wind can be scary. Sometimes it's a little scary if there's a storm, especially a windstorm. Or it can sing a gentle song. When it's a lighter wind, sometimes it's kind of nice to hear the wind whistling in the trees. It can make a nice sound when it's not too strong or heavy. Wind is all around us, but we cannot see it. We can only see what wind does. I think the wind is helping that girl fly her kite. Well, I'm going to show you today how to make something that you can hang up in a window, or you can hang it up outside to kind of watch what the wind does. You can see how the wind is moving by watching this thing that we're going to make. We're going to make a windsock. So the first thing you'll need is a piece of paper, and if you still have some colored paper, you can use that. And I'm going to roll my colored paper into, do you remember what that's called? A cylinder. Kind of like when we made the magic wands for Abby Yo-Yo. But we're going to make this cylinder not as small. We'll make it a little wider. And then I have some tape. And I'm going to tape one end. And tape the other end. Okay, so that's the beginning of my windsock. Maybe I'll put a little tape in the middle too. And then, after we get it into a cylinder, you can take your markers or crayons, and if you want to, that's a good color, you can make some decorations on your windsock. So I'm going to make a little star, if you can see that. Some circles. Squiggly lines. So you can decorate your windsock any way that you like. And then the next part, we're going to need some long strips of light paper. So if you have any streamers like this at your home that I have, you can use those. You can use long strips of tissue paper. You can use drawing paper, anything that's a little bit lighter paper. And a long skinny strip like this, like a long, what shape is that? It's a long skinny rectangle, that's right. And then I'm going to take my tape again, and I'm going to tape these to the bottom of my windsock. And if you don't have tape, you can use glue or even staples. Sometimes staples work really well too if you want to have a grown-up help you use a stapler. Okay, so here's my next long strip, and I'm going to glue this one right here. And I'm going to do, on my windsock, I'm going to glue three long strips of tissue paper or crepe paper. Streamers. Sometimes people call them streamers. You can do more if you would like. You could do 4. Actually, it'd be nice to have a 4th one there. You can do 3, you can do 4, you can do as many as you want. And just let them hang down like this. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to poke 2 holes at the top. One on either side. So there's one hole, and then on the other side, there's my other hole. And then I have some string, because we want to be able to hang this up. So I am going to put some string through the top. You can use string or yarn, whatever you have at home. Cut a piece of string. And I'm going to put it through one hole. Come on through here, string. And then I'll put it through the next hole. See if I can find that hole. Oops. Should have made my hole a little bit bigger. See if I can get the string through. There we go. Now it's a little bigger. All right. So I put my string through, and now I'm going to tie it at the top in a knot. There. Now I have some string so I can hang up my windsock, and then you can hang that up near a window, or you can hang it up outside. And then just watch and see what happens when the wind blows. See how your windsock moves, and especially how the streamers kind of move in the wind. And that's one way that you can watch the wind. So that's all we have for today. I will see you next time. Have fun making a windsock. Goodbye, everybody.